Chapter 9 Looping Statements in QBasic. In the previous chapters, you have already learned that QBasic is a programming language. You have learned about some of the statements which are as follows. For writing a remark or a comment in the program which does not get executed, you make use of the REM statement. For displaying numbers, messages, or values of variables on the output screen, you make use of the print statement. To clear the output screen, you use the CLS statement. For assigning the value to a variable, you make use of the LET statement. For taking a value from the user and storing it in a variable, you use the input statement. Conditional statements used in QBasic are if then else, if else. Loops or iterational statements. While writing a program, you might want to repeat the execution of certain set of statements a number of times. This is called looping or iteration, when QBasic goes through a part of a program over and over again. Looping statements are the statements which helps you in creating the loops. The looping statements which you will use in QBasic are for, next, do, loop. Any looping statement must have the following four components. Initialization, the value from where the loop starts. Termination, the value at which the loop ends. Step up or down, specifies how the loop moves forward and backward. Body of the loop, statements inside the loop that are to be executed repeatedly. For next statement, when you want a group of statements to be executed a specific number of times, you make use of for next statement. Syntax for counter variable equal to initial value to final value, step value. Set of statements in a loop to be executed. Next, counter variable. In the syntax given above, counter is the numeric value which controls the loop and is also known as the control or index variable. Every time the loop body gets executed, its value changes. Initial value is the starting value of the counter. Final value is the end value of the counter variable, indicating the loop to exit. Step value is the value by which the counter variable is either increased or decreased every time when the loop body is executed. It can be either positive or negative. It cannot be zero. The step value is not compulsory. If it is omitted, the counter variable is increased by 1 every time the loop is executed. Next statement is the end of the loop. Program 1. Write a code to print I am looping 5 times. Solution. For C equal to 1 to 5, print I am looping. Next, C. Here, control variable equal to C. Initial value of control variable equal to 1. Final value of control variable equal to 5. Step value equal to 1. Value of C, condition, action taken, output. 1. 1 is less than or equal to 5, true. The loop is executed, the value of C is incremented to 2. I am looping. 2. 2 is less than or equal to 5, true. The loop is executed, the value of C is incremented to 3. I am looping, I am looping. 3 less than or equal to 5, true. The loop is executed, the value of C is incremented to 4. I am looping, I am looping, I am looping. 4 less than or equal to 5, true. The loop is executed, the value of C incremented to 5. I am looping, I am looping, I am looping, I am looping. 5. 5 less than or equal to 5, true. The loop is executed, the value of C is incremented to 6. I am looping, I am looping, I am looping, I am looping, I am looping. 6. 6 less than or equal to 5, false. Loop ends. Therefore, this loop runs 5 times. The string I am looping appears 5 times on the output screen. Once the loop ends, the statements which are written after the loop are executed. Output. Using step value. For specifying the value by which control variable should change, you can provide a step value. In the following program, the control variable s changes by 3 every time the body loop gets executed. For s equal to 1 to 8, step 3, print s, next s. A negative number can also be assigned as the step value. In such cases, the value of the control variable is decreased by the step value every time the loop is executed. If the step value is negative, then the initial value of the control value is more than the final value. For s equal to 8 to 1, step -3, print s, next s. Program 2. Write a program to display even numbers from 1 to 50. Solution: rem, even numbers from 1 to 50. CLS for I equal to 2 to 50, step 2. Print I, next I, end. Do loop statement. Many times you do not know pre-hand the number of times a loop has to be executed. The execution of the statements depends on the condition. In such cases, the do loop is preferred over for next loop. There are two forms of the do loop. A. Do while loop. B. Do until loop. Do while loop. As long as a specified condition is true, we make use of the do while loop. If it is false, control transfers to the first statement after the loop, which marks the loop's end. Syntax: do while, condition, statement, bracket s, loop. The statements which are written between do while and loop form the body of the loop. For example, b equal to 3, do while b is less than 5, print b equal to b plus 1. Loop. Value of b, condition, action taken, output. 3 less than 5, true. Loop body is executed. The value of b is incremented to 4. 3. 4 is less than 5, true. Loop body is executed. The value of b is incremented to 5. 3, 4. 5 is less than 5, false. Loop ends. The above loop is executed as long as the value of b is less than 5. If the condition in do while loop is not true, the loop is not executed at all. For example, the loop will not execute for the following condition: t equal to 8. Do while t is less than 8, print t, loop. In this case, condition I is less than 8 is not true, and so the loop body is not executed. Before the loop is ended, the counter variable must be incremented or decremented to avoid an infinite loop. If the loop does not terminate, it is called endless or infinite loop. To end such a loop, press Ctrl plus break. Program 3 to display even numbers less than 20. Rem to display the even numbers less than 20. CLS a equal to 2. Do while a is less than or equal to 20. Print a. A equal to a plus 2. Loop. Fact bit. If the final and the initial values of the control variable are equal and the step value is 0, then loop is executed once. Do until loop. It is almost similar to do while loop. The only difference is that in the do until loop, the execution of the loop continues as long as the condition is false. It exits if the condition is true. Syntax: do until, condition, statement, bracket s, loop. Let us take the following example. C equal to 2, do until c is greater than 4. Print c equal to c plus 1, loop. Print loop over. The loop is executed as long as the condition c greater than 4 is false, or as long as c is less than or equal to 4. Value of c, condition, action taken, output. 2 is greater than 4, false. Loop body is executed. The value of c is incremented to 3. 3 is greater than 4, false. Loop body is executed. The value of C is incremented to 4. 2, 3. 4. 4 is greater than 4. False. Loop body is executed. The value of C is incremented to 5. 2, 3, 4. Loop over. 5. 5 is greater than 4. True. Loop ends. Program 4. Write a program to display numbers from 30 to 20. Solution CLS. N equal to 30. Do until n is less than 20. Print n equal to n minus 1. Loop. Program 5. Write a program to print series from 1 to 10. Solution CLS. C equal to 1. Do until C equal to 11. Print C equal to C plus 1. Loop end. Exit command. Before the loop comes to an end on its own, you can exit from a loop yourself. Use the exit for statement in the for next loop and the exit do statement in the do while loop or the do until loop. Write the following program to see how exit statement works. Use the same code without exit for statement also. CLS A equal to 1, S equal to 0. For I equal to 1 to 10, S equal to S plus A. Print A equal to A asterisk 2. Exit for next I, print sum of the series equal to S. End. Lesson sum up. For repeating the execution of certain statements multiple times, we make use of the looping statements. Any looping statement must have the following 4 components: initialization, termination, step up or down, body of the loop. For next and do loop are the 2 looping statements in QBasic. When you know the number of times a specific set of statement has to be executed, you make use of for next statement. When a set of statement repeats until the condition is true, you use the do loop. If the loop does not terminate, it is called endless or infinite loop.